All right, welcome back to TWC Projects. So hopefully this is the last of, I don't know, 6, 7 videos. I haven't even finished editing the last one or two, so I don't even know how many we've made, but it's taken quite a lot of work, and it's all good because we've done what we set out to achieve, which is getting this machine looking a lot better, most importantly getting it running properly without overheating. And so today, the last big things to do is to paint this boom, which of course I've got to mask it up first and then paint the blade and a few other small parts here and there, and that's it. So you've heard me talk about this thing plenty enough, so let's just get right to it. Let's get to work, and hopefully, man, I'm really hoping that I get to put the decals on today, because like I'm saving that to the very end when everything else is done. That's my reward, because I think it's going to be really, really cool to see all those labels and stickers on this thing. So let's get going. All right, so that's the painting. Hopefully I got everything that I had planned to get. It turned out pretty nicely. I wanted to make sure I shared with you too a few things you may not have noticed, but when I'm taping everything up, I try to fold one corner. Oh, there's one I missed. I try to fold one corner of the tape at the end. I try to fold it under so that I can easily get a hold of it and unwrap it later, because often it's difficult to get that tape off if you don't have a little end to grab onto. Minor thing there. The other thing, which is more major, is that what I didn't do for either the yellow or the black was record me putting the second and third coat on. I try to put a pretty heavy layer on the first time around, and then I go back again after it's dried and hit it with a second coat. The reason I'm doing that, so this paint that I've been using, and I showed you in a previous video, the Rust-Oleum farm implement paint, farm and implement paint. It's brush on. It's thick paint that usually one coat is good with a brush when you put it on. But in order to run it through the sprayer, I have to thin it down quite a bit with paint thinner. So because I've thinned it down, well then that means I need to do more than one coat because it's a lot thinner that way. So 2 to 3 coats. I try to get a good heavy coat on first, and then the second coat's a little bit lighter, but I'll do 2 to 3 coats on all of it, and that will hopefully hold up for a while. And this is, you know, in a quart size can that I get it, but they also sell it in spray rattle cans as well, spray bottles. So I like that because the same exact colors, I can touch them up when I need to, without having to, you know, go to the work of getting a sprayer out and cleaning it all and all that stuff, because that is a big pain to keep that thing clean. So anyway, I've got more things to do here, little finishing things that I may or may not record all of them, but putting a few pieces together, like a plate that was on here that I took off that is drying now. Some of the bolts were missing, and some wouldn't even go in very well. So I have a tap and die kit that I use a lot. I'm so glad I have it. I find that I use it frequently, especially when bolts are a bit rusty. You know, the oxidation makes the material get thicker, and you can't get those back in. So here, I'll show you. Well, first of all, I'll show you the paint. So you can't see that one very well. So that's the black, and of course the yellow, same thing. I was using the Caterpillar yellow. And then, let's see, these are really handy to have because some of those holes where the bolts had fallen out were rusted a bit. So this looks like I haven't used it, but I have. Very handy. I had an American set, or whatever, an English set, but this is a metric set, and there's a little gauge on here too that allows you to see, well, you can figure out which size you need, and then from those sizes you can determine which which piece you need, which tap or die you need to do that. So I'll do that a little bit later. I don't know that I'll record all that, but I did want to show you that. Painted that black finally. So I've got, like I said, I got parts to reinstall, like the handle. I've got also this stuff down here, and it turned out all right. I'm pretty happy with it. Actually better than I thought it was going to be, honestly. And there's the blade and some miscellaneous parts, like a light cage that goes up on the boom, and another protective piece there. So we'll get all that back together. I don't know that I'll do that in this video. My hopes was, and I may still do it, but I'm probably gonna wait till it cools down. It's just so hot right now in the sun, but maybe if I get some shade a little bit later on, I may come out and finish the decals, or I guess I could even do it early tomorrow morning before I finish up the video. So I'll keep going from here, and we'll wrap up the video once I've got hopefully some or most of the decals on. That'll make it look like a John Deere again. All right, hope you're liking it. I think it's turning out pretty well. So yeah, let's keep going. All right, so that's it. I didn't get all the stickers on, but I got some on, a few. Some inside here, and a couple of hook ones up there. Got my 50D on this side. One of my warning decals, another 50D here, and John Deere and the TWC projects, which the plastic tore on it, so that was the one that was off, but everything else is really good. And it's all painted, so it's looking good. I know it's getting dark, but I think the camera makes it look a lot lighter than it is right now, so that's good. You can see kind of the finished product, we'll call it. Still a few pieces here and there to hook up. As you can see, I still don't have the blade on. And there's a bunch of stickers that go on the inside as well. So I've got there's a few, these go outside, but most of these go inside still. So not truly done, but we're gonna call it done because, oh yeah, the latch isn't in it yet either, but we're gonna call it done because it looks good. And this is way too many videos. 5, 6, I think there's 6. So we'll call this done. I hope you've enjoyed seeing me bring this thing back to life. You'll see it totally finished in an upcoming video because I'm going to try it out a little bit and run it through its paces a little bit, and make sure it's definitely not overheating. Make sure everything else is perfect before I take it back up to Bear Ridge. Then you'll see it really getting put to work again. But anyway, that's it. I think pretty happy with it. It looks good. So thank you for coming along through this whole adventure. If you only saw a few, that's fine. If you saw them all, God bless you. Thank you for helping me create things, fix things, and enjoy God's amazing creation outdoors. And thank you for subscribing, hitting the bell to get notified when new ones come out. Thumbs up if you like it, share with a friend. I really appreciate you, and I'm glad you're following along with me on this journey to kind of build towards my retirement home. All the stuff that I'm doing is all kind of working in that direction. So have a fantastic week, and I look forward to seeing you on the next project.